All right, welcome back to our channel. We're out here with the guys right now. Just the most difficult part for this fence is where the gate is going to be, and we've already explained it to them. They've already got the posts up for it, so you can see where it comes in the driveway. So it just kind of turns in. The gate's going to be right here. You have the post over here. And then from this post, the fence will continue straight that way by the bamboo tree, and then it will angle off to the mahone. But the guys are busy. They're putting up the fence posts. Once they get the fence posts up, we're going to have it's a berm, but the berm's going to come up about that height just to build up. And that'll do a couple things. It's going to keep flooding to a minimum, because we get a lot of rain here, and it'll direct the water so into probably a ditch on the other side where we will run it out. But they're going to get this all up. We'll let these sit for a little while so they get nice and strong in the ground, because they're pretty deep. These are actually pretty long bamboos.
Those are what, 11?
I'm not sure they're 11 feet, but they're at least 9 feet, 8 to 9 feet, I think. So they'll be pretty strong once they've sat in the ground for a little bit. Then we will get the barbed wire and start running barbed wire on it. But this is where the gate will be. We will have two pieces that meet in the middle, so it'll close and open. So these are not strong enough to hold just one great big gate, so we will have two that open. And it's basically 14 feet across here, 13 to 14 feet. And it's going to be a bamboo gate as well. So
13 and a half.
It's almost right at 14, so that's good. So this would be really nice to have a fence up, and the barbed wire is going to start at that column, come along the bamboo, come over here. Gate will be here. We're going to put it's chain link fence in the United States, like we did for Odin's fence. We have some left over. They call it cyclone wire here. That's going to be on the gate. So we'll have a nice gate. And then the barbed wire will continue along here and go to the corner post over here. And then we'll just start going along the sides towards the house with the poles. We don't have a ton of poles, but we'll have enough to get going pretty well. And then we're going to start trading out these poles over here that are holding the electric line with actual
Pipe,
metal
pipe
posts with the insulators for the electric line. And so that's going to happen as well. So these guys are going to have some work to do. We're keeping them busy. They're doing a great job. So that's our update for this morning. We will be back and give you further updates as the day progresses.
Lalim pala, no?
Oh. Labog yung kamay niya.
Merong doon yung digger, yung
Matigas, hindi kaya.
post dig, hindi kaya.
Hindi kaya. Tigas ng ilalim mo ito. Matigas.
Hindi, kahit pangkuha lang nung niyan,
Ahon.
pang-ahon lang, oo. Para hindi nyo na hinuhukay ng kamay.
And then we'll come along here and we're going to measure up 6 feet. So it's going to be about here, roughly. And we'll cut them off at 6 feet. And then that way we're not going to have now, not that this fence is actually working, because we know it's wrong, but it doesn't matter. We're getting an extra space for
on this side, on our part.
So we've decided all along to give them more space for the open space, or for the right of way, I mean. All right, welcome back. It's about 10 o'clock. Guys are taking a break right now. Really warm. They're getting some some drinks and snacks down there at the house. So we figured we'd come up and take a look at the progress that's being made. They're doing really good. They've got 7 posts in, and
Oh yeah, even the top.
it's a little bit off, but I mean it's like
Well,
really
Yeah.
insignificant. But it's looking good. I don't know why. Okay. Well, it should be on this side. Should be like that. But it's looking good. They got, I think, 2 more posts here. And this should be 1, 2, 3 posts. Yeah, 2, I think, in here. And then the barbed wire will start on this column here. It's going to be at least several days before we put. I may have them pour water in where the bamboo is at to settle that ground, help it stabilize it quicker. But we'll start the barbed wire here and then run it. And you can see where as you come along the fence line, it's going to turn in where the gate will be. And then the fence will go continue on the other side of the driveway here. And then they're going to be busy building the gates here as well.
I don't know if they're going to use the bamboo.
Well, I don't care if they use the bamboo or not. I think they probably will, some of it.
Yeah, our bamboo, our own.
A lot of this is pretty bendable. So, you know, a lot of it is very bendy. You know, so it's it'll do all right. So then this will come down right here to, where do we figure out? Right here. To right here, roughly.
Yeah,
Be along this line here, and then it will go out to the
mohon.
Mahone, the property boundary there. And we will probably bring it in a little bit this way from the boundary, just to give the farmers a little bit of more space. But you know, we're trying to keep it wide enough where the farmers are not going to have any issues getting through here. The only tight spot will be right here by the bamboo, and that is what it is. You know, we may trim some of that away just to give them a little bit more access, but. And then once we have this front all posted up, we'll have them start along this line to that mahone there, and along the main line over there. But it's nice to actually see a fence line coming up here for our properties. It's nice to see it. And we've still got a bunch of bamboo, so we're doing well with that. We're not going to use all of this just for the front. We're going to have quite a few for the side. So it's looking good. So hopefully by the time lunchtime rolls around, we'll have another good update for you. So we'll be back after a while. All right, welcome back. We're going to give you an update right before lunch, a little bit before noon. And they've finished all the poles over here on this side, which is good. Starting over here. So they'll get this done today for sure. And then I think we're going to have them start doing from that mahone to that mahone and get that completed there. That kind of squares it off pretty good. And then we can start on this side if we can run the line the way we need it to. So, but they can still work on the gate and stuff. So, looking good. So, we will come. Everybody who's watching the video is probably like, "Man, those are tall." We're gonna actually cut them off.
Your height.
At 6 feet.
Yeah, your height.
6 feet tall. Then the berm is going to come up a foot, so there'll be 5 feet visible, and then the barbed wire will go on in. And you know, I want one that's decent height, but I think it'll look good, and I think that it's going to help keep the cows even from trying to get into the property. So, and the only cows that we're going to allow on the property are Orland's, because he will stake them out where he knows they're not going to get into whatever we've planted. So you see all along here they've got all the posts in, so that's really nice, and it's looking good. So we will. I mean, they're cruising right along here too. So get this side done, and then we will have them do this other section here. So with that, we will give you an update after lunch, probably mid-afternoon. Probably one there and then one here.
In the middle?
I guess.
Sa poste lang yan, ano? Sa muhon, ano?
Ayan, binibilang niya.
Right here. Alright, welcome back. We're coming down a little bit before 2 o'clock, I think. And coming down and checking on the progress these guys are making. They're still digging. They're getting the posts in. Looks like they're finishing up this side over here. And pretty soon we'll be able to put up some wire once these posts are put in the ground. That's a drunk pole. All right, yeah, these are all looking good. Looking real good.
Hi, Chunks.
How's the digging? Hard?
Yes.
In advance na yung plantation nyo.
So ask Ed, do you think we pour water in to help
Paano daw ba yan? Bubuhusan nyo ng tubig o hindi
or
na?
not?
Sa tagulan, sa tagulan.
Hindi na, para ganyan na lang. He said that's it.
Okay, so that should be good now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wait for the rainy season. That's what he said.
Well, we're gonna get wire up though. That's what I'm talking about. And we're not gonna have, you know, really taut, really hardcore pulled wire, but we're gonna have wire stretch.
Yeah.
So that, you know, cows can't go through it. But so, Ed, what do you think the next section should be?
Saan daw yung susunod?
Lang tayong kawayan pa nga. Drainage na kasunod yan pag nangyari yan.
Saan nyo to ilalagay?
Dito, sa side na to.
Yeah. Hey, he's smart. That's what I was saying.
Hanggang doon sa mohon.
Sa mulabi sa mo.
Mahon to mahon.
Hanggang sa kabilang mohon.
And we should have enough poles here to do this.
Di ba may isa pa nga rito? Bali dalawa rito.
Dalawa.
So even if you come in, well, So I want to leave enough room here for these guys. So we're going to leave the Mahone here. So where's the Mahone over there? Okay, so you're going to go, let's come in. Let's come in 1 meter.
Well, he said he wants to do the muhon, so it won't, because they're gonna like drive over it or something if you leave it open like that.
You want Red Horse or do you want
Next week, Mark.
Next week he's still sick.
Next week? No, not today. Not today. Next week. Red Horse or gin?
Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Alfonso? Irish whiskey?
Yes.
Alfonso.
This was my mess up, so I'm sorry, guys. I should have looked a little bit better. So I just.
So
I
this
thought,
will
man,
need
is
to
gonna
be,
so
yeah.
narrow.
This needs to be moved
It's gonna be
further
moved
out here.
about a meter right here, and then we're gonna put boom boom. It's
Yeah.
gonna be too tight in the corner.
Yeah.
If we don't, and I should have paid attention to that a little better than I did.
So because of that, he's gonna have to buy them a drink.
Yep, I'll buy him a drink.
Next week, they said.
Next week. It's still not
And
feeling
still.
good. Next week.
Chunky, di ka na. It's probably cooler in here.
So we got plenty of these for that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be nice. It looks really good, Ed. You guys are doing really good. I really like it. Really, really like it. Are we gonna be able to use our bamboo for the gate?
Gagamitin nyo daw ba yung kawayan na yan sa gate o
Some
ano?
of it?
Yung mapupula na yan, no? Pipiliin namin mapupula.
Yeah, he said they're gonna pick out
Okay,
something in there
Good.
to use.
Good. Really liking it. Chunky.
Chunky's really hot. So that's an update for right now. We're gonna go back before the end of their work
Yeah, they
today.
should be gonna take a break here in a little while. They're doing great. I mean, they're basically that whole front. The posts are up.
It's
And
just
it's
so
actually
hot.
pretty tight, so
Yeah.
we should be able to I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill into that column and put some molly bolts, and that's how we're going to attach the
Okay. So we'll go back later for another
another update.
update end of this day.
All right, welcome back. It's just after 5, and you guys are done for today. So you got the line up for this part of the front section of the fence. So we've got probably another 4, maybe 5 more posts to put in on this part. All the front ones are done. We need to do this and then build the gate, and then we need to go buy some wire so we can put up some wire. We've priced the wire around different places, and it's interesting. There's actually one place that sells it by the kilo, believe it or not. I don't think I've ever seen fence sold by weight. But
When all of them are selling it
all
by
the-
length.
all the rest of them are selling it by length. 150 meters or whatever, but
They're selling
one
it.
place sells it by the kilo, so not real sure what their thought process is for that, but so it looks like we have enough
To
bamboo
finish it.
to finish this section right here, which is great. In fact, we have more than enough, and we may have use for some of these kind of moderately sized ones for part of the gate,
Yeah.
because it's gonna be really nice. I'm enjoying seeing the fence go up, and then when we cut this off, and you see not all of them are perfectly straight. It's bamboo. It's not processed lumber. But when we cut off the posts, we'll do a video of that so you guys can see the water level in working action, I guess you'd say. Just so you guys can see it. It's not hardly ever used in the States that I'm aware of. It's old school stuff here. And I actually helped Ed do it on the drainage, just so everything was the same height and stuff down there. So for that's going to be it for today. And obviously the guys will be back tomorrow and start finishing out this section and hopefully start on the gate. And then the berm, and then we get to start the main irrigation ditch, because we need to wait because they don't have any more bamboo right now, the bigger bamboo, so we're waiting on that. And as soon as we can grab more of that, we will pick up as much as we can to get it back here so we can continue on the fence line. So with that, we will see you guys tomorrow.